Hey guys, the Bungie weekly update is out, and there's actually some new info this time. They clarify exactly what's going to be in the box. I'm just going to read the important parts of the update out, and we'll comment on them a little bit later. I know this might seem like a sparse update, but if you read in between the lines, it's actually pretty revealing. Destiny, the Taken King, introduces the following to Destiny on every platform. New missions and an array of side quests that conspire to tell the story of our battle to defend our solar system against Oryx and his Taken army. New narrative driven by cinematic cutscenes starring an engaging cast of characters. New exotic weapons, exotic armor, and exotic quest lines. The Dreadnought, a full new destination with unique secrets, rituals, and treasures to discover. A new breed of enemy combatants, the Taken, armed with new abilities and weapons. An increased level cap and new ways for your Guardian to grow more powerful. The most substantial injection of new, unique, and redesigned weapons, armor, and talents to date. The new subclass with all new supers and abilities. New cooperative strikes with unique and dynamic new boss battles. Redesigned and reimagined strikes. Dust Palace, Undying Mind, and Cerberus of A3 are now overrun by the Taken. New Crucible multiplayer maps with new Crucible modes including the previously revealed Rift and Mayhem. And of course, last but not least, our biggest 6-player raid yet. That content and those features will form the baseline of every version of Destiny the Taken King, so no matter which edition of the game you get, you'll be able to do all of this. The final important bit is, between now and September 15th, we'll also explore a range of topics that we know are important to you, including weapon rebalancing, economy improvements, and an overhauled quest experience, bounty enhancements, faction allegiances, and in-game content, and more. So over the next coming months, we'll definitely be hearing about what they're going to be doing in the Taken King. They're still not ready to give exact specifics yet. But moving on to those bullet points I said I'll get back to. That first bullet point says new story missions and an array of side quests. Could this mean that we're going to get optional side quests similar to RPGs or MMOs? I know when I was at E3, the bounty slot section had a staggering number of slots in it, so maybe these side quests could be the reason for that. The new cinematics are also something worth pointing out. I read from other sources like IGN that Commander Zavala and Eris Morn have some good interactions in these. My hopes are that not only will these cutscenes be skippable, but that we'll get more interaction than I don't have time to tell you why I don't have time to tell you. Hopefully Bungie really put more effort with these since they are making a pretty big distinction by pointing them out. This one is kind of a given, but they state that the new boss battles will be unique and dynamic. I know they've been talking up these new bosses a lot, and from the vid docs it seems like the fights will be more than just stand here and insert bullets into this sponge. Hopefully we can get some stuff that actually prepares us for the raid. Regarding PvP, we know that there will be at least 4 maps and 2 new game modes, since that's what we saw at E3. We don't know exactly how many maps will be coming with Taken King, but we know that there will be more than these 2 new modes since the update states, including the previously mentioned Rift and Mayhem. Finally, the most interesting thing from all of this is that some of the old strikes are going to be redesigned. The bullet point stated, redesigned and reimagined strikes. Dust Palace, Undying Mind, and Cerberus of A3 are now overrun by the Taken. So more than likely what will happen is that they'll keep the strikes kind of as they are, but update the mobs and bosses. If you've ever played WoW, then it'll be similar to what happened with the Cataclysm expansion. Deadmines was still in the same area and looked exactly the same, but all the mobs were much more interesting and the bosses more challenging while updating the story. It kind of taught you how to do the upcoming content as you leveled. I really can't wait to go through some of these areas so we can see how the Taken have started to take over these areas and what it means for the story. Maybe we'll even get some cutscenes to explain all of it. I know a lot of you guys, and me included, were hoping that they would address weapon balancing in a more direct manner. Unfortunately, it looks like we're just going to have to wait longer for them to properly address it. We know that it will be something that they'll talk about between now and September 15th, but that's it as far as we can tell from this update. Hopefully, the weapon balances for PvP will be coming before then because, well, it's in kind of a dire state right now. Anyway, that's what you can expect to come with a Taken King. For those of you who've been playing since the game came out, it looks like we'll be getting an exclusive emblem on Bungie Day, the 7th of July. We'll know more about that though as time draws near. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. I know Bungie has been really cryptic with how they give out info, and it looks like they're going to be doing the same thing here in this update. Without spelling out exactly what we'll get in 3 months, we still know a lot of the specifics now and can decide if it's worth pre-ordering one of the other editions. Anyway, hope you guys found this video helpful. This has been Patrick Casey with Planet Destiny, your guide to the Destiny universe.